Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about my VCH piercing. So if you're interested in knowing my pain tolerance, my experience, what I did before I got the piercing, then just stay tuned.
Got me feeling like I'm the GOAT. They asking me for some pictures and I ain't even blow. I'm on my way to the top like I can't be below. They telling me that I'm crazy like I ain't even know. Hit him with a G33 and now he's seeing fun. One me, two goons.
Okay guys, if you don't know, I did get, well, if you have me on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat, you know I got this piercing. I had got my VCH piercing. It is a clitoris or vagina or pussy piercing. I had this piercing for a little while now. I'm looking at my phone because I do have a video. It's not the type of video you guys think, but I do have a little video of my sound effect on getting this piercing. It's kind of crazy. But I did get this piercing recently. It's been about 2 months though. It's been about 2 months. So yeah, let's get straight into this piercing. Now with this piercing, it is located inside the clitoral hood. So it's like that skin above your clitoris. It has like a, I can't show you guys pictures or I'm gonna get flagged. Here's like, it's your clitoral hood right here, and then it has like a little bit of skin on it. Now with this piercing, you do need to have a decent amount of skin or elasticity on your clitoral hood. Mine's was, I'm not gonna say too much, but mine's is a decent size, so I was able to get this piercing. But there's other vagina piercing or clitoral piercings that you can get out there. I just felt like this one was the right one for me. What you need to know before getting this piercing. Now one thing I did before I even thought about this piercing is I got STD checked. I made sure I didn't have BV. I made sure I didn't have a yeast infection or anything like that. And of course you can tell when your body's going through certain changes or if you have certain things, but sometimes you can't tell. So before I got this piercing, I did get another STD check, and I got I checked my pH balance and stuff like that just to make sure I was good. And I do usually get tested every 3 months anyways for STDs, but I went ahead and got tested early because I knew I wanted this piercing and I wanted to make sure everything was good, no problems, stuff like that. Now they don't say that you have to get STD tested or make sure you don't have BV or yeast infection. I just thought, hey, I know I want this piercing on my private part. I want to make sure I'm good. So I did do those extra steps. If you want to do those extra steps, you can do that, but that's just what made me feel comfortable, and so I made sure that I was good all the way around and your girl was good. So then I went ahead and booked the appointment. You have to be at least 18 before you get this piercing. I know most piercing shops or tattoo shops will ask for your ID, and you have to be at least 18 years old to get this piercing. So you do have to be a certain age to get this piercing, unless your parents are going to sign for it or your parents are going to come with you when you get it, which will be kind of weird. But to each his own, to each his own. You do what you want to do. I mean, all you can do is ask. The worst they can say is hell no. So I mean, it is what it is, but I know most age requirements is 18 years old. You have to know, why do you want the piercing? Do you want the piercing because, oh, your boyfriend was like, oh, you should get this piercing, or you've seen other people get this piercing, or do you really want to get this piercing? If you really want to get this piercing, I feel like you should get this piercing, not because he say, she say, or somebody's telling you to get this piercing. If you want the piercing, get the piercing. So basically figure out why you want the piercing. Like, do I want this piercing, or do I want it to look pretty, or do I want it for this, or do I want it for that? Like, why do you want this piercing? Make sure that you really want this piercing, just like a tattoo. I mean, it's kind of different because if you don't like it, you can always take it out, unlike a tattoo. But just make sure you want this piercing before you go through all the stuff to get the piercing. Which piercing do you want? I know, I did not know there was multiple. There's like over 10 clitoral piercings, or 10 vagina, or whatever y'all want to call it, pussy piercings. There is a lot of piercings, so you have to make sure to research each and every piercing. Some of them piercings look extreme, like real extreme. Like most of them piercings, I don't know about that. Like there's different piercings for different people, I tell you that. And it's just, there's a lot of piercings that for the private area that I do not want to experience, that I know will hurt. But it's up to you. You got to make sure that you know which one you're going in for, because once you go in and you book your appointment, you're like, hey, I want this piercing, they're gonna be like, okay, so which one do you want. If you go in and say, oh, I want a vagina piercing or I want a clitoral piercing, they're going to ask you which one, because there's different kind of piercings. So you want to make sure you know which kind of piercing that you would like and which one you feel will be less painful, because some of those look really, really painful, I'm not gonna lie. But everybody's pain tolerance is different, so just base your thought of which piercing do I want and why do I want it. You want to make sure you look for a good piercer. Research your piercers. I looked at portfolios. Some piercers, I'm not gonna say most piercers, some piercers do not have portfolios for private parts, because I know they have to ask before they take a picture. Even though the pictures do not show their face, some people are uncomfortable with it, but piercers do have to build a portfolio. So I did look at some portfolios. I mainly looked at the piercing type that I want, to make sure that it looks how I want it to look. And of course there's different cha-chas. Okay, there's different cha-chas, different sizes, different colors, everything, so it may still look kind of different on you than it does in the portfolio. So just keep that in mind. But you want to make sure that you research your piercers. I would not go to anybody's house to do my cha-cha. That's just me. I mean different strokes for different folks. Do what you want to do, but I would research like a tattoo shop or a piercing shop, make sure that they're sterile. I would read the reviews. My thing was, I looked for reviews specifically for the vagina piercings. It didn't matter which one. I just wanted to see how people's experience was, how their process was, were they clean, stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you research your piercer and you know which type of piercer you want. What I mean by which type of piercer you want, do you want male or do you want a female? I know I went with a female because I knew I would feel more comfortable with a female piercing me, and I know I don't want to be biased, but I feel like she'll be more gentle with my lady parts. That's just me. I'm sorry, it's just me. And I know I would have felt more comfortable with that as well. But I wanted a female for my own personal reasons. You may want a male, you may want a female. You may not care who pierces you, but I specifically wanted a female because females know females. And I wanted her to really take care of me, okay? And she did. I'm gonna tell you guys that experience. She did. She got a little extra, but she did. No, I got a little extra, not her. She did what she was supposed to do. But yeah, make sure you know who you are being pierced by. Like, don't just set up an appointment and pick a name and not know if it's a male or female, and then when you get there you're uncomfortable and there's no female available or there's no male available. Make sure you know who you want to be pierced by and if they're sterile or not. When you lay on that bed, and if everything's already out, I would not get pierced. I like for when everything is laid out but still in the packaging and they open it right in front of me, rather than opening everything before I get there. I don't play those games. But like I said, different strokes for different folks. You choose exactly what you want to do. Also, when you're looking at the portfolio or pictures, you want to make sure you're getting the type of jewelry or color jewelry that you want. There's silver, there's golds, there's opals, there's different colors. You want to make sure that the jewelry looks how it looks on a display when you're looking at the piercer's portfolio, if you're looking at their portfolio. I looked at portfolios because I want to know, hey, you're getting down there, you're getting busy. I want to see some of your work. I want to see what you're working with. So, but like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it, different strokes for different folks. Okay, but I was looking at, when I was looking at portfolio, I was looking at the different piercings to make sure the one that I wanted is the one that I wanted. And I was also looking at different jewelry. My jewelry is more like a curved barbell. I didn't get the horseshoe and I did not get the circle with the ball. I got more of a barbell, so it's like my belly piercing but in my chucha. So I got that down there because I felt like for me that would be pretty. You know, my little piercings up here, y'all know about that. And my belly piercings, y'all know about that. And my little chucha, I felt like it was like a nice little thing going on there. So I really like the piercing. But there is different. If you don't like that type of piercings, there is different. If you don't like that type of jewelry, excuse me, there is different types of jewelry and different colors for you if you want to find something different. And there also is some stuff on Amazon or other body jewelers websites that have different vagina piercings, but I will also do research on those. And you do not change it. Once you get it, do not change it, because don't change it. you need a couple weeks, okay? Make sure when you pick your jewelry, that's the one you want, because you're gonna need it for like, you're gonna have it in for like 2 months. So just saying. Know if you would want to shave or not. I personally shaved, I'm gonna say I shaved a week before I got my piercing. I didn't want to shave the day before because I felt like I would be really sensitive, because when I shave anyway, I'm sensitive. You know how when you first shave, and then when your chucha rub across your drawers and you just feel a little, because it's a fresh shave and stuff like that. I didn't have time for that, so I shaved a week before. Ain't nothing wrong with a little hair. They've seen it before, but it's not too much. I mean, if you like your hair, you like your hair. Different strokes for different folks, okay? So I shaved a week before. It was a little hair. It wasn't too much. It wasn't overbearing, but I felt more comfortable with myself when I shave. You don't have to. They do not require to shave. Just saying. Another thing that I also did was I did not get pierced right after work. Now, if you feel comfortable with getting pierced on your break, after work, before work, do you. I got pierced on my day off because I wanted to take a fresh shower and then go straight to get my piercing. That's just me. That's just how I am. I want it to be nice and clean, fresh. Even when I got there to get the piercing, I still had to run in the bathroom to clean myself up a little bit more, because I did get the nervous sweats. And ladies, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the nervous sweats. When you get the nervous sweats, like when you go into a link or whatever and you driving there and you're like, ooh, I'm nervous, and you get a little sweaty. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It won't stink. It was just sweaty. Just sweaty. That's all. That's it. So I did take my shower. I did do it on the day off because I did not know how my body was going to react. I did not know how I was going to react. I did not know how the whole piercing process was going to go. And I just wanted a fresh, clean slate for the piercer. I was thinking about the piercer, and I was also thinking about me as well. So that's what I did. Some people, I seen some comments on some videos that I did research before I got the piercing. Some people got it on their break. They were able to get on their break. Some people got it before work. Some people got it right after work. Whatever works for you. Just because I'm doing something a certain way does not mean that you have to do it the same way as me. I'm just telling you guys my process. I took a shower right before I went in. Once I got out of the shower, I dried off, got dressed, did what I was supposed to do, and then I went straight to the piercer. That's it. I didn't go no extra places. I just want to go straight there. And I also wore a dress. Some people wear clothes like shorts or regular clothes, jeans, whatever. I wore a dress, and I did not wear, did I wear drawers? I did not wear no drawers. I'm not even gonna cap to you, because once I got my piercing, I came back home. So I did not wear no drawers. I freeballed it. I did. When I went to go get this piercing, I did freeball. Like, I felt so weird wearing my dress to the piercing shop, knowing I ain't had no drawers on. But I was getting my coochie pierced. I was not gonna put no drawers on. Now, I was not about to put no drawers on after I got my coochie pierced. Went there freeballing, walked out freeballing. That's it. So I didn't go straight after work for the courtesy of the piercer, and I know how I sweat and stuff at work. But do what you want to do. I'm gonna keep saying it because y'all, some people get hostile in the comments, but at the end of the day, I'm just telling you guys what I do. You do what you want to do. Don't put anything extra down there, like perfumes or like body like when I took my shower before I went there, I took a shower with the antibacterial soap because I know that's what I use to clean my piercings. So I took a shower with antibacterial soap all over my body, including my chucha, and then I went to the piercer. You don't want to go with scented perfumes or using that Summer's Eve and stuff like that, because you don't know how the piercing is going to affect with all that extra scents and stuff. So just stay on the safe side. Stay on the safe side and use some antibacterial soap, because that's what they're going to suggest to you. And now, if you do have to clean yourself up, they do, or you can bring some non-scented wipes. Like I told you guys when I got there, I had to clean myself up a little bit. You can use some non-scented wipes, but do not use scented wipes, because you don't know how that's going to affect the piercing eventually. So just be cautious of the scents and the extra chemicals. I use non-scented, or I'll use antibacterial. Figure out if you want a friend to go with you or not. A friend went with me. My good friend, he went with me. Y'all know Cole. He went with me, and he recorded me out in the lobby. Because when you go to get sometimes when you go get piercings, they do not allow you to record. So I was not able to record, but he recorded outside of the lobby, which was embarrassing for the noise that I made. And y'all can hear me all the way out in the lobby. That was crazy. But some piercers do not allow you to record yourself. I mean, some piercers will allow you just to get their work out there, but some won't. So if I'm looking at my phone, it's because I have some steps and notes and stuff written down. Wear something comfortable. Like I said, I wore a dress, free ball, game at its best, okay? Went there, free ball, left, free ball. And when you're getting this piercing, you're opening your legs like a butterfly. Like when you get a pap smear, ladies, when you get a pap smear, or when the gynecologist is checking your chucha, and you open your legs in like a butterfly, that's how you sit when you get your piercing. And it was weird. I keep blushing because y'all don't understand the process. It was so crazy. Okay, so yeah, she'll have you lay on the edge of the bed and do the butterfly, and I felt so weird. But pain tolerance was 0. It actually felt good. Like it really did. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it did, and it sounded like it did. But everybody pain tolerance is different. So I can't say for you that it's not gonna hurt, because for me it didn't hurt. Now I've read that some people bled. The fact that I freeballed was risky, because some people, when they get this piercing, bleed. I didn't bleed at all. Some people bleed so much that they think they're coming on their period, but I didn't bleed at all. I like literally did not bleed at all. Now when I did check at night, I did have like a little pus around it, actually around the piercing, but I did not bleed. You do have to be prepared to bleed. So if you want to free ball or not before your appointment, or when you get to your appointment, that's up to you. I free balled. I didn't bleed, not even a little bit. When can you have sex? I was told, everybody, I guess every piercer is different. I was told I can have sex with a condom as long as I have a condom on. But I've read that I cannot have sex for 8 weeks. So that's the route that I took. I just didn't want to do anything for the simple fact of me. That's why I got tested for everything, to make sure I was good before I went. I want to make sure that I stay on that same track and I'm good. So some people say 8 weeks you can't have sex. My piercer told me as long as I use a condom, I'm okay. But I just did the 8 weeks. I mean, it wasn't no big deal. She told me to wait 6 weeks before I change it. But honestly, I would probably keep this in for a year before I change it. Just like I did my belly ring and my nipple rings. It's just more comfort for me. You can listen to exactly when the piercer say you can change your piercing, but I like to keep mine in for a little while just so I can get used to it. Not gonna lie, when I get a new piercing, I'm kind of scared to change it because I feel like it's gonna hurt or whatever the case may be. So I make sure I'm healed before I change it. So I'll usually wait a year before I change piercings like these. What do you use to clean it? I do use some antibacterial soap. I did get a little salt spray for my piercing. It is called H2 Ocean, purified ocean salt water, sterile, the original one, piercing aftercare spray. So after I take my shower, I did spray this on my little tutu, like literally 2 sprays, and I was good. So I also use this salt spray, but you can use what the spray that they have at the shop, or you can just use your antibacterial soap, because 9 times out of 10 that's what they're going to tell you to use. If you find something wrong with your piercing, or you feel like something is off, call your piercer. That's why you should also research good piercers and good reviews, because you should be able to ask them anything. Same thing that like what happened with my nipple rings. I called them, hey, something's wrong with my nipple rings. I don't know what's wrong with it. There's a problem. They was like, okay, you can come back, we can take a look at it. And they took a look at it, and they actually changed them out. So you should be able to talk to your piercer, have a good relationship with your piercer, ask them any questions, and they shouldn't be bothered by it. So if you feel like something is wrong, tell your piercer. And if your piercer can't fix it, you got to go to the doctor. That's with any piercing though. So make sure you're aware and stay like visual of your piercing. Like watch it every day. I'm not gonna say watch it, not like look at it every day, but like when you're going to clean yourself up or you're going to the bathroom, make sure you check on it a little bit, make sure she's good, okay? Some of the pros that I have for this piercing is that it's cute for one. It was painless for me. I'm not gonna say it was quick, because it wasn't quick. It was a little bit, because I was being really extra. Mine's healed really easily, so that's one thing that I love about this piercing. While I'm having intercourse, it's like very like, it's extra sensitive, which I love. So yeah, that plays a part for me, but everybody's different. Again, just because I have sensitivity doesn't mean you will. So mine's really it really gives me that extra sensitivity that I really like. And it looks cute. Main reason why I got it, because it looked cute. So now we're gonna move on to the cons. The cons is that when you, the one and only con that I have is when you're washing yourself a certain way, you gotta watch how you washing yourself. Like if you bathe with loofahs or rags, you gotta be careful how you cleaning down there because it can snag. Me, I don't bathe with rags or loofahs. I shower or bathe with shower gloves, like those hard gloves, so I can really watch how I'm, you know, maneuvering around that piercing or cleaning that piercing. But when you having rags and loofahs and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you are watching your piercing, because you're gonna forget that it's there. Trust me, there's times where I've been walking around, then I'll go to the bathroom and I'll wipe like really hard, and I'll be like, dang, I forgot I had that piercing right there. I mean, it don't hurt or nothing, but it's just like I'd be scared that it's gonna come out. So you just have to be aware that you have a piercing down there now. You can't just wiping and bathing. You gotta be careful, unless you don't care if it comes out or not. I didn't go through all that leg shaking for it to come out. So that's the only con that I have. So I hope you guys like my little talk or experience. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be posting once a week, if not more than once a week. We're coming back with these videos, you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content, just like I'm enjoying editing and putting them out for you. Y'all stay safe, stay cautious, be aware of your surroundings, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any comments or want to ask any questions about this piercing, ask me down in the comment section. And if I don't know, I'll probably reach out to my piercer and get to you guys, but let me know down in the comment section. And let me know if you got this piercing already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
With these 2 3s on my feet got me feeling like I'm the GOAT. I'm on my way to the top.